Hey, what is up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. We're back again for more puzzle help for Crisol, this time for chapter 2. I did provide timestamps and I try to follow the story. If I do help you, don't forget to like and subscribe. Here we go, everybody. Alright, so first thing we're going to do is we're in this little area. So give you a better understanding, we're going to have to open each door separately. Each door will be a different area. So if you notice, we went ahead and got the card key for door A. And we're going to go ahead and insert it here to this slot. And then that will give us, I guess, I don't know what you call it. I guess numbers for fuses. I guess, and this reminds me so much of Bioshock. Man, it's giving Bioshock vibes. But yeah, we got to follow the pattern to light up door A, and it is right there. Okay, so pretty much top left over to the letter A. All right, so now over here, each door will have this separate door with fuses. To make it nice and easy for you, I went ahead and put at the top down, up, up, down. So pretty much the first one is down, the next two are up, and then the last one is down. Make it nice and easy for you to follow through. But you know, you can mess around with it too. You don't necessarily need any puzzle help there. But hey, you never know, man. You might want to just go through the game, dude. You don't even want to deal with this. All right, so now we're here at this section. It's somewhat like a puzzle, so I thought I'd put it in the video here. Remember, there are timestamps if you don't need help with this one. All right, so there are 4 electricities that we have to turn off in order to leave, and we got to deal with this big boss here. All right, so now after we get that first switch to turn off, we're gonna head over here to this area, and we need to turn this one off. So there's like a certain order that we have to turn off this electricity here. All right, now that we turned off that one, we're gonna head over here, and this is pretty much like the exit area here. And we're gonna have to turn this one here off, this power off. And now we're gonna head back, kind of the area we were at, but there's a certain area right here we go in, and then there's a ladder. Before this was lit up, so we couldn't go in here, because that will be fried chicken. All right, we're gonna come up this ladder, and then when you go up here, there'll be another lever that we'll go ahead and turn off. Yeah, I got hit by those mines. All right, we're gonna turn this power off here, and now that main exit will be able to access now. And then all we got to do is just leave. And yeah, man, I thought someone might need some help with it, because it is somewhat like a confusing puzzle there. All right, we are heading over. This is probably the hardest puzzle here. We got to get water, so that way we access that little area that's being blocked off by fire. So we're gonna go ahead and turn this lever. All right, so you're gonna go in not understanding what you need to do, because it doesn't give you any idea, but we're gonna have to kind of push the water over to this area so we get it back to the main unit. This is the first probably area that you're gonna see here. It doesn't give you any indication where it has to be at, but it's the second one there. Save you a lot of time there. How I know that? You follow the blue pipe, and it's actually the second one. You'll kind of notice it blue outside, but once you go inside, then you know it'll be gray. All right, so we're here in the second area, and we got to get the lever. Let me see here. I think it's the third one. Yeah, we got to get it over to the third one there. All right, and now there's one last section here. This is the third section. Yeah, at first I didn't know exactly what I needed to do, and then I figured it out. All right, now we're here at this last area here, and we got to get it to the second area right there. That's the second one. And then we're going to turn around. We're going to go down the stairs here, and then we're going to go back to the main unit where the fire is at, and we're going to go ahead and pull the lever down, because you see all green now, and now you'll be able to put out that fire there. Yeah, man, that they don't tell you any indication if you're doing things right. Kind of have to figure it out. So hopefully I help you. Don't forget to like and subscribe. All right, so now we got that second chip for B. Let's go ahead and insert that. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and have to get fuse A to be off so we could get those numbers back. See, notice it's 14 now. So I thought at first we had to have all doors open. The answer is no. So all we got to do is access this little area here. It's going down, a little zigzag there. All you got to do is follow that pattern there.
Have to move.
And then door B will open for you. All right, so now here in this section, we have one of those fuse doors again. It's over here. So you'll actually find 3 of them. This is the second one here, and it is located here in that area. All right, so this one, first switch up, second one down, and then the last 2 are up. Make it nice and easy for you to, you pretty much got to get it to 100 or wherever circle there. You see it circled at 100. That's all you have to do there. So it's not too bad of a puzzle. All right, so now this one takes some time to understand, but I'm going to give you all the details. Okay, so they give you a lot of information like green, peach, and blue. For this, you see the green, the 3 green boxes. You only need to mess with the green one, and you got to get the meat over there to the very top. You notice it's green. It's going to access that area there. It's going to go out that area. So that gives you a good idea of what you're doing here on this puzzle. There's 3 sections here. That's the first. All right, so we're going to go over here. Now we're going to mess with the first 2 buttons, the green one and the peach one over here on the left. All right, so we got to get the meat over to the very top right. So that's kind of the area we're going to. Okay, so notice this little green one right here has to be green, and then the peach one has to be green to go up. So all you got to do is kind of mess with those. That's a peach one right there. It's going in the right direction. And then the green one, we got to hit the red so that way it turns green. And then we're heading out. Hopefully I give you a good understanding of that one, because yeah, it's a little bit confusing, but once I figured that out, I was like, okay, this is not that bad. Now the last section, we're gonna mess with all 3 buttons. Notice the green, the peach, and the blue. All right, so now first thing we got to do is get that first green one to green, and then the peach one has to get to green, so we're gonna hit the switch. That green one has to get green to the right. The blue one is good right there. The peach one has to get green, so we're gonna move that up. And then that green one over there, it's good right now, so just leave it alone. We're going to go to the blue one now. The blue one, the red has to be green, so we're going to hit that switch. And now the peach one is green now, and then the blue one is definitely okay. But yeah, we kind of have to move back and forth. So you take a look at the video, see exactly what I'm doing. Hopefully I help you out there. That way you can finish that nice and easy. All right, so now we're back here. We got to get a door C to open, so we're gonna hit we're gonna put the chip in, and then so we're gonna do the same thing. You're gonna get rid of the B, and then we're gonna head over here to get more fuses, more fuse numbers, and then we're gonna put it to C. Just follow that area at the very top, zigzag, and bam, door C will open. All right, so now we're in this section, and we're gonna get another fuse door over here. Alright, I showed you the map there, just in case you're a little lost, because yeah, you could easily avoid it. Alright, up, up, down, up. That is the order there. Make it nice and easy for you to understand what you're doing. There you go, I showed you a little bit more. Alright, so now, okay, so this puzzle, all you gotta do is get the platform up. So you kind of have to mess around with it. I had to figure out which one exactly does what, and then I just kind of had to play around with it. It took me, a few tries. I don't know necessarily how I could help you, but there's one that does 3, and then there's another one that does 2, and that's pretty much, and then there's one that does just 1. So you kind of have to mess around with it. Notice the platform's all good right now, and all I got to do is kind of move it. So then I encourage you to kind of take your time, kind of figure out what you're doing, but I'm pretty sure test and trial is the key to figuring out that puzzle there. All right, so now we're back over here with the chip. We're gonna insert that last one for D. So I thought all doors had to be open, and that is not true. Okay, you only have to get D open, and it's rather hard, man. It took me a while to figure this out, but hopefully you see the way to put the switches there. To rotate them, going all the way down, going up. See, I'm kind of following the pattern for you that we know. So only D has to get lit up. There you go, man. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Look out for chapter 3. I'll see you in the next one, everybody.